Hello there everybody. Today I'm going to be showing you how to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. Now the reason you want to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix is because if you times matrix A by matrix B and you want to get matrix C, you just times the two matrices together. But if you want to get A from this equation, you'd have to do A equals C over B. Now you cannot divide matrices as this is impossible. So what you do is you find the inverse of B and then times it by C. So actually A equals C inverse B. So we can actually apply this to normal equations. So if we had 5 times 2 equals 10, we can just do 5 equals 10 times inverse of 2, which is just 5 equals 10 over 2. So yeah, we can't actually divide matrices, so that's why we use the inverse. So a 2 by 2 matrix is actually it's quite simple to find the 2 by 2 matrices are easy to find the inverse of, but when you get to 3 by 3, that's when it gets difficult. So if we have the equation of an inverse, if we have the equation of the matrix as A, B, C, D, that's our matrix. The way we find the inverse is first we need to find the determinant. So the determinant is just AD minus BC. Just like that. Very simple. And then the way we get the full equation is we do 1 over determinant, and then that's being times by. So now we have to swap A and D to swap A and D. So D is now in the top left, and A is in the bottom right. And then we need to times C and B by -1. So there, that's how you get the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. So let's put this in practice. Let's say we have a matrix of, let's just do a simple one to start off with. Let's just do 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And let's just call this A. So the determinant of A is going to be 1 times 4 minus 2 times 3. And that's just the same as 4 minus 6, which gives us determinant of -2. Okay, now onto the main equation. So now we have to do 1 over determinant, which is 1 over -2. We need to swap A and D, so 1 and 4 need to swap. So 4 goes in the top left, 1 goes in the bottom right, and then 2 and 3 need to be times by -1. So -2 and -3. And if you really want, you can actually just simplify this. Because it's -1/2, it's not too difficult to do this. You end up with -2, 1, 3 over 2, -1/2. But a lot of the time when you're finding the inverse, you're going to end up with nasty numbers. But because we've got -1/2, I think it's easier just to times the bracket out. So there you have it. That's how you find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix. This is very simple when you compare it to a 3 by 3 inverse, which I'll probably do in a different video. So yeah, thank you for watching, and remember, maths is the way.